Welcome to FinStechs from Laura and Anthony. So there's some pretty interesting news coming out about Instagram, specifically around age verification.
Yes, it sounds like quite a significant development. They seem to be taking a much more, well, proactive approach now.
Exactly. Proactive is the word. Meta, Instagram's parent company, is apparently expanding how they use AI. Started today, actually.
Uh-huh.
And it's not just about the birthday someone enters anymore. This AI is like actively looking for accounts that seem like they belong to teens, even if they've claimed to be an adult.
Right, which really changes the game from just relying on self-declared age.
Right.
So how does it supposedly work?
Well, the announcement mentions analyzing different identifiers and engagement data. A bit vague, maybe.
Identifiers and engagement data. Yeah, it's broad, but it suggests looking beyond just the profile info, maybe patterns of use, who they interact with, stuff like that.
Could be. So the idea is, even with an adult birth date, the way someone uses the app might flag them as potentially younger.
And if the AI does flag an account like that, what's the next step?
Okay, so if the system suspects someone's misrepresented their age, the account gets shifted into what they call teen account settings.
Ah, the teen account settings. And those come with specific restrictions, don't they? For safety reasons.
Yeah, exactly. It triggers a bunch of safety features automatically.
Can you remind us what those settings generally involve?
Sure. Well, a big one is that teens under these settings can't get messages from people they don't follow. Strangers, basically.
Right, that cuts down on unwanted contact significantly.
And their accounts are also set to private by default.
Right.
So, an extra layer of protection from the get-go.
Makes sense. It sounds like it builds on the changes they already made last year for all teen accounts.
It does. Plus, they also filter the content that users in these teen account settings see. So it's not just about interaction, it's about exposure too.
So, a multi-pronged approach to safety then. Interaction limits, privacy defaults, content filtering.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the key thing here, the really new part, is this AI proactively finding accounts to apply these settings to, even if the listed birthday is over 18.
Right. The announcement specifically said they're beginning to test AI technology that will proactively find accounts we suspect belong to teens and place them in teen account settings. That proactively bit is crucial.
Okay, but AI isn't perfect. What if it makes a mistake? Flags an actual adult. That seems like it could happen.
That's a fair point. And they seem to acknowledge that possibility. They've mentioned there will be an option for users to challenge the decision, basically.
An appeal process.
Yeah, some way to say, hey, you got my age wrong, and presumably verify they are an adult to change the settings back.
Okay, that's important. And what about parents? Are they kept in the loop?
Apparently, yes. If parents have their accounts linked to their teens through Instagram's features, they'll get notified if this kind of age reclassification happens.
Oh, interesting. Why notify the parents specifically?
The thinking seems to be it encourages a conversation, between the parent and the teen about why providing the correct age online matters and about general online safety.
I see. So it's not just about the tech, but also prompting those real-world discussions.
Precisely. It connects the platform's actions back to family communication.
It really shows how these platforms are, well, constantly trying new things, evolving their approach, especially around safety. We saw things like the blend feature for Reels recently, too. Just constant updates.
Absolutely. And it's also worth remembering, just for context, that Meta is navigating other things too, like regulatory scrutiny in places like the EU. So these safety moves often happen within a larger operational picture.
Good point. So summing this up for everyone listening, the main takeaway is that Instagram's getting more active with AI to identify potential underage users, even those claiming to be adults.
Yeah, and this could really shift the experience for some users, pushing them into these more restrictive, safety-focused teen account settings automatically.
It's definitely something to watch. Really fascinating insights. Thanks for breaking that down. And for all of you listening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.